Hey, it's Josephine from the Pointe shop. We just finished Ambassador Day today, and this is our youngest ambassador. She is 11 years old. Ava won the Hope Award in the San Diego Regionals, and she is one of our ambassadors. We're so lucky to have her. But we're gonna check out our pointe shoes and see what she's currently in and if there's any changes that we need to make about her pointe shoes. She's obviously very tiny. I think we have the same size hand as feet. Stand in first position for me. She did beautifully during our Ambassador Day, and one thing I noticed is I loved where her pointe shoes were breaking. It was breaking very beautifully, and I wanted to make sure that it looked right from when she's barefoot as well. Let's do tendu. Beautiful feet. The one thing that I want to be cognizant about whenever I'm fitting someone who is this little is the weight. So a lot of times, even if you have beautiful feet like this, if you don't weigh much, you're really not bending your shoes. So you want something that's much softer. Typically, when I see flexible feet, I go for a slightly harder shoe so that we give them a little bit more support in the joints. But because she doesn't weigh anything, I don't take that into consideration. I definitely go a little bit softer than normal. Okay, so this is her current pointe shoes. Very short vamp. She does have pretty short toes, so we want to make sure that the vamp is short enough so that she can roll through. She's been dancing all day in pointe shoes, so we might be a little bit more swollen today. Demi-plie. Is it pressing anywhere? That looks pretty good. Straighten. Bring your left foot up onto pointe. That's beautiful. Step up onto both feet. Gorgeous. So this is a brand new pair of pointe shoes. It's fairly soft. She's getting over really well. So I'm really looking at where she's standing on the platform. She's completely over on her box. It's breaking in a really nice place. This looks really good. Beautiful. So the heel on this shoe works really well. There's no real twisting. It looks like the vamp is nice and short. I did notice that even though she's a little bit younger, there is a little bit of redness around her bunions. So we want to make sure that that part isn't going to bother her in the future. I think this is a great shoe for her, but I'm going to try one other shoe just to see if we can give her a little bit more room across the metatarsals. The shoe that she's in right now has a drawstring, and because she has such a small little heel, sometimes it bunches a little bit on the heel. This shoe is slightly shorter in the heel, so it won't do that anymore. So normally if the dancer is a little bit taller, if she weighs a little bit more, we would go for a slightly harder shoe. This one feels like it's lower in the heel, right? Yeah, the cut is a little bit lower in this shoe, so it is cleaner, but it's kind of annoying if you're going from a higher heel to a lower heel. Bring your left foot up onto pointe. Very nice. Step up onto both feet. That looks beautiful too. So this looks really good as well. She's, again, on top of her box. I feel like this one is bending a little bit more for her. The vamp is, again, very, very short. The main difference is the shape of the box is slightly different, and it's a little bit softer, so she's just a little bit more over on her box than the previous shoe. The vamp is a little bit shorter, the metatarsals are a little bit wider, and there's no drawstring in this shoe. So it hugs her foot a little bit more because the casing is made out of an elastic. So she has some options here. We just have to make sure that the vamp is short and the shoe is very, very soft, but I think everything you wear is going to be pretty good. Thank you so much. Look out for our ambassadors. We'll be featuring them on our website or on our social media. And if you want to apply next year, we'll be opening applications January of 2024. I'll see you guys later.